Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Hello everyone, hello Beagle Scott, Spanish Vanilla Ice, welcome to the stream. And Jason, good to see you again. Yeah, Waluigi Yuan Xiao, French Waluigi Yuan Xiao is the best character in Sengoku Basara. One of the best. He's easily the best joke character, and if you ever played the English version, Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes, he even has Yuan Xiao's voice in that game. Christopher Corey Smith. So yeah, we are 11 more characters to go. Once I'm done with, this is the 13th character. Yeah, this is the 13th character. Once I'm done with this, we have 10 more characters to go. So we are finally about to finish Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi for good. And like I said, I wanted to finish everything in regards to Sengoku Basara. So Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi live streams and Sengoku Basara to Heroes videos by this August, by the end of August. I'm trying to push content towards that so that by September I can play other games that is not named Sengoku Basara. So yeah, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I want to stream early tonight. Like, Yoshiaki is easily one of the one of the better characters in the game, and surprising enough for a joke character, he is very stylish in terms of gameplay. So you know what? Without further ado, let's get started. Let's break down his character first. Oh, mosquito. A true gentleman. Alright, where do we start? Yeah, let's start with Kao Nakajima, the three-way battle. Hello, Kemp Vaughn. Welcome to the stream. We are playing as one of the strongest characters in Sengoku Basara, Mogami Yoshiaki, aka Waluigi Yuan Xiao. Right, so let's go over his weapons. For Yoshiaki, I have Tadakatsu as my secondary character. So yeah, this is his base weapon, like a stick rapier. The second weapon, it looks like a mini Buster Sword, the strongest, one of the strongest. It looks like a mini Buster Sword. The third weapon, which I use as his ultimate weapon, the rapier, and the mini lance, his fourth weapon. Joke weapons, yeah, toilet plunger, a pink rapier, and a gold rapier. I'm gonna start with the base weapon. For Tadakatsu, yeah, we already went over his weapon, so I'm going to use his base weapon to start. Costumes. Unfortunately, Yoshiaki doesn't have any DLC costumes. So you have the base outfit that he wore since Sengoku Basara 3. His second outfit, which I do kind of like this outfit, you know? His like a lord outfit. He wears purple. And also his third outfit that you unlock in the Tencom art. I do believe this outfit was his alternate outfit in Sengoku Basara Utage. Yeah, he's a matador. Because why not? So we're gonna start with his default costume. Tanakatsu, yeah, basic outfit for Tanakatsu. Second outfit, which is the best one in my opinion. And third outfit, which is just his first outfit with shields. I'm gonna start with the base outfits for both characters. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I had to answer the door. Hello, Ijal. Good evening to you too, mate. What's it to ya? Yeah. Hello. Alright, so sorry about that. I had to answer the door. Now, let's get started. Now starting strong at Kawanakajima.
それは定めの地川真中の島
Yeah, true gentleman warrior here.
望むところ雌雄を決するわ
He is pretty damn fun. So get this thing out of my way. Basara Bochil. Basara Bochil doesn't even know about Sengoku Basara 4. Okay, so let's go over his moveset like usual. He has normal attacks and he has 9 different special attacks. So let's go over... wait. For those of you who haven't played Basara 4, yeah, so this is not like Basara 2 Heroes. You see, you have multiple attacks, not just square and triangle. Alright, so let's go over first. Square, normal attacks for Yoshiaki. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's his normal attacks. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, here's something unique about about Yoshiaki. In the 8th string, you can hold the square button. So like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that part where he's about to trip, you can hold the square button. Let me try that again. Yeah, something along those lines. That was a poor transition. So yeah, that's the normal attack. For his aerial, you can actually do combo crazies with, like you can actually go combo crazy with Yoshiaki. So that's his aerial attack. Yeah, aerial normal. He has an aerial chain. So let's go over his first special attack, the triangle. Now, the triangle is like a decoy attack in a way. So basically what he does is this. When you press triangle. Okay, that's when you separate. So when you hold the triangle button. Yeah, so what this does is he distracts his enemies. It's like, hey, look over there, you know? Look over there, what is that? And then enemies will be distracted. They will look the other way, and then when you release this triangle button, you kick them. You see, you sweep them. Now, let's do that again. You can do multiple sweeps. So if you hold the triangle button, and then repeatedly tapping this triangle button, yeah, you can do multiple sweeps. Yeah, over and over and over again. Okay, sorry. Before we go to his second special, let's go to his jump charge, the X triangle. Look at that jump charge. Does that act as a counter? No, that's not a counter. That's a decoy move, you can say. He has a counter move, which I'm gonna show after this. So that's his jump charge attack. Now let's go over his front triangle. He trips. And then he attacks, right? So he does a launcher. So he drops. And then performs a launcher. Now, you can extend that move, or more like you can extend the drop, or you can extend the trip by holding the triangle button. Sorry, by holding the triangle button. So if you press front triangle, hold the triangle button like this. Yeah, he's crouching, and then if you release it, you'll perform the launcher. So let's do that again. If you just tap front triangle, that's what you get. Malam ka, apa kabar? Alhamdulillah baik. And if you hold the triangle button while moving, so you got this. He'll crouch, and then release and launcher. Now, here's the unique part about that move. You can cancel the crouch, like you can cancel that move with a triangle. So front triangle, and go to triangle, you get the sweep. Alright, so do that again. If you go this, and then immediately press triangle. Oh, sorry, you cannot hold the crouch. You have to go to front triangle to immediately cancel it with a triangle, like this. Front triangle, then go to the sweep. Hello, Sayang, welcome. Or you can cancel the launcher by either use the triangle button, use the sweep, or you can cancel the launcher with a normal attack. So front triangle and then go to the normal attack immediately. See? And he's pretty complex as a character to play as. So let's go over his hold square. Yeah, interruption. I don't care. So hold square. Yeah, this is hold square. He's about to trip. Yeah, he will do the attack when you release the square button, like this. Alright. Now let's go over his R1. Easily my favorite attack is his R1. So he does a multi-stab, like this. See that? Now, you can extend that move by repeatedly tapping the square button. Example. Hello, Minora, welcome. Yeah. It is actually pretty damn cool. Now, let's do some combos first. So, let's say I use the front triangle to start. Front triangle, and then go to the normal attack. And then go to the sweep. Go to the front triangle again. The true Kensho spirit animal. Yeah, more or less again. Considering he has a lot of cancel animation, you can perform multiple unique combos with them. So, as you saw earlier, you can perform the R1 attack in the air, like this. See? Let's do that again. Right, now let's go to his block specials. L1 triangle and L1 square. Now, Kempvon, you mentioned about parry attacks or counter. His L1 triangle is a counter. So, not that one. Let's triangle. L1 triangle. He drinks tea. Again, this is a counter move. Enemies need to hit you to perform the move, right? Now, let's go to his second L1 square. Oops, wrong button. Second L1 square. Now, this is probably a good special attack. Bush, yeah, he has shields now. He has a force field of a fountain of tea. See? So, yeah, this is a shield move. So basically, enemies deflect. This deflects enemies' attacks. You are partially invincible in this mode, unless you're fighting a boss. Counter Guilty Gear announcer video. Yeah, this is. Shut up. In terms of the lore, right? In terms of the Sengoku Basara lore, so the drink that is defending him is a soda tea, like sizzling water, you know, tea with sizzling water. Yeah, tea with sizzling water. Now, where were we? R2. First R2. Right. Hello, Adrian. Welcome. First R2. This is a Rekka move. Let him cook. Yoshiaki will let him fight. Yeah. This is a Rekka move. His first R2. If you just tap R2, that's what you get. You can extend that move by repeatedly tapping the square button. So, sorry, not repeatedly tapping the square button. So it's a time-based move. Like I said, it's a time-based Rekka move. So every time he ends a move, you press the square button. So let's do that again. 1. Ha! 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 Yeah, that's the chain. I really like that move. Hey, he does a cha-cha as well, is he? Ha! L1 square 2, Wana shield. Oh, okay, let's try that again. Okay, so if you press L1 square, thank you for the information, Sayang. If you press L1 square twice, you have a golden force field, but it's shorter. It's stronger, but it's shorter, and it knocks you a bit when you finish the was it golden shower, when you finish the attack. Now let's go to his second R2. This is my favorite one. Play dead. He's gonna play dead. And then, to wake up, press square. This is actually a pretty strong attack. Yeah, he drew a weasel. He drew a weasel. So let's do that again. Play dead. Is it easier than the Merida KG Sneeze Rekka? Slightly easier. Yeah. Huh. Let's do that again. Again. So you notice the blinks, right? You notice the tiny blinks that Yoshiaki did? Plim, plim. So if you press square while he blinks, he will have a stronger attack. Dua one abang harus pencet kotak-kotak. Okay. Alright, let's do the first R2 again. Oh, this is not the timing move, Sayang. Okay, we have enemies here. Let's use the normal triangle. Look. Alright, let's use his first R2 as triangle first. Look at this. Triangle! Look! Look at that! Iya, timing. Memang timing. Yang R2 pertama memang timing. I think the first one is timing, not mash buttons. But it works either way, honestly. Mashable. Okay, let's use his third R2. Easily my favorite R2. So, since we have enemies, I'll use it. He creates an ice... Ah, damn it. His third R2 is actually pretty effective against boss. Sorry. Basara attack. It's easy to execute rather than KGCs. Yes, exactly. Alright, so sorry for the interruptions. So his third R2. He creates an ice sculpture. I use the second R2 again. So basically, again, if you time it correctly, when he blinks, you will have a stronger attack. 1. There you go. See? Here's a stronger attack. Right, I think I described everything for Yoshiaki. Now let's restart the stage. Again, I want to show his regular triangle. It's actually pretty funny. Look over there! Yeah, you can distract enemies. Look over there! Let's dance. I told you, hello Danny. He's the best joke character in this game. And fun fact, Yoshiaki is Masamune's uncle. Yep, that's his uncle. Look, a flying ship. You know what Yoshiaki is actually saying? Look, Kasuga's naked. Look. If they can add Date's mother, aka Mogami's little sister, that would be kind of awkward. Yeah, look, Kasuga's naked. Yeah, that move does not work with bosses, by the way.
気合じゃみなる者、あの者に遅れを取るでないぞ。はは。はばかりながら今こそ秦軍の好機と存じまする。
だって仕方ないだろう。我が輩は賢いからね。それがし、いつかあなた様と肩を並べてみせまするぞ。
Tea time. I want to shower myself with gold.
我らの忠義と武勇を。
親方様、この雪村キツツキ、イノシシがごとく。
思うままにかけ雪村。
みんなが熱血だから、俺はサスケ殿のようにひょうひょうと行くぜ。
見えた。上杉が当たる。いざつなぐか。
さすがじゃ雪村。勝ちたいのはお互い様ってか。
背中は俺らに任せてくださいよ。敵陣が落ちたぞ。A の逃亡を許すな。取り乱しの嫌だね。
まあ別にその程度で遅れはしないけどさ。今更そなたの前に立つとまるで足軽気分ではないか。皆の者、励め。
Play dead.
はは。
もう優しくはないぞ。命を惜しむなら立ち去れ。
さあ、道を開けたまえ。我が輩に近づくと呪われてしまうよ。
少しはできるようじゃのう。
上杉殿、お覚悟。それがしを踏み台にした。そこでおやすみなさい、ひな鳥。いいぞ、虎の巣。
Yeah, you mentioned shaving ice. That reminds me, his third R2 attack is basically him being Edward Scissorhands.
よい。ひとまずは下がっておれ雪村。
And sorry, the chat didn't load. Thanks, YouTube. Kasuga's naked. One of my favorite joke characters? Absolutely, he's the best joke character. Zavi? Nah, Yoshiaki's better than Zavi.
いてつく氷のごときたち。この時を待ちわびたぞ。剣心。
Zavi moves like a pregnant grandma.
いや、私もお待ちしています。
Yeah, thanks, YouTube. You didn't load the chat for me. Fair point. He got cannons. Yeah, exactly, Manor. I wish, like I said, I wish Basara Force Sumeragi and Basara Sanada Yukimuraden was one game altogether. It should have been one game, in my opinion. I always stand by that.
見事に鍛え上げたよ。皆、花のように咲き誇りなさい。
Let's go full Edward Scissorhands. Masih lumayan lah daripada Hideaki. Yeah. Better than Hideaki, absolutely.
お主が倒した兵その重みを知りそして背負いながらもなお歩む敵対将を撃つまでお無理は禁物ですぞ
散りゆく人また愛しい
万夫不当だとそのようなもの前かすだ
Like making Sanada Yukimura then just to compare with Koei one is for a reason. Actually, there's a reason why both Koei and Capcom approached a Sanada Yukimura game back in 2015 is because to celebrate the 400th anniversary of Yukimura's death at Osaka. So that's why both Capcom and Koei made a Sanada Yukimura game. (2015) exactly marks the 400th anniversary of Yukimura's death. I think Basara came out first before Samurai Warrior Spirit of Sanada, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but still, it's like Sonic 06 experience. I wouldn't go that far. Yeah, we have. It's not a movie; it's a series. We have the Sanada Maru series back in 2015. It feels weird playing one stage as different characters sometimes in Yukimura Den. I do like the opening song for Yukimura Den, Committed Red. It feels like a Kamen Rider song, if you ask me, or a Super Sentai song. Yeah, no naked Kasuga, sorry guys. Kind of relieved that Capcom didn't follow Koei to make a younger Nobunaga. They just don't have interest in to invest in Sengoku Basara compared to other games in their playbook. The story of Sanada Yukimura Den is okay. The music is the carry. Yeah, the music is great in Sanada Yukimura Den. As they should.
館様に申し訳が立たぬ。
破門にして項目増長を知らず国をもっ
わしは見定めねばならん。この狂乱の行く末をの。
世界機構の意を借りれば我が輩もっと無敵になるね。
わしに勝てばそれも叶う。川衣になる覚悟できる。
Alright, sure. I'll finish him with the statue. Oh yeah, I forgot to show the L1 triangle counter. So I'm gonna use that on Shingen at least.
それをひけらかす紳士、それが我が輩。
Ah, there's the counter.
私の剣線が見えます。
Oh damn. Shingen is kicking my ass.
わしもおい。
Oh way. He's going to beat both.
足の祈りをお前の胸に。お前の勇姿をわしの胸に。
私は試すのにそのため撃つ。貴公も我が輩のように自信を持ちたまえよ。
Ah, got the counter.
帝の御意で
I want to take that base first. How dare they took my base? Yoshiaki is zesty as fuck. Absolutely. All right.
目覚ましいご活躍。敵味方皆が同目しておりますと。裏でいろいろ動いた甲斐があったってもんだよ。いや本当。
Yeah, Basara Yukimura did added Nobuyuki and Masayuki.
それが過ち。
And 3 different. Okay. Time to sculpture. Ah, damn it!
戦も楽じゃないね。
I was being interrupted. So let's do this again, Kenshin. Gotcha.
私の窓に
Time to create a nice sculpture. Beautiful. Yeah, I know Samurai Warriors has Yukimura's older sister, but I don't really think she was needed in the game. She's just kind of there.
素敵な紳士は大人気。我が輩の決断が乱世を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいちにおいちにおいちにおいちにおいちに。
He is a gentleman warrior, and he is definitely one of the strongest characters.
寛大様、欧州伊達家より。
I like how he sits backwards in his horse.
石田軍の先兵が取り囲んでます。
Oops.
寛大様、欧州伊達家より書状が。おお。
All right, let's pick Echizen because you have a horse here. Samurai Warrior Spirit of Sanada added a bunch of characters from the Sanada clan, especially the older ones like Nobutsuna and Yukitaka. A lot of the NPCs in Spirit of Sanada are like character creations, right? which is a shame because you can't actually create a character there. They did add Maria as an older sister, but no Yuki's older sister. Capcom hate big sisters. Sister trope. Well, I'll take it back. Like, again, if you want to add older sister for Yukimura, have her playable and make her good. If she's just there just to add more waifus, I'm not too crazy with it. Okay, let's I want to use the purple outfit for Yoshiaki. Lovely, isn't it? And the pink sword as well. Halo bro, malam. Halo Tantio, selamat datang. Welcome to the stream.
ここはもらってくぜ。三成様から急げってお達しでね。私は命を受けた。信長様よりこの地を守れと。
左近よ、先走るは握手ぞ。聞いておらんな。
Oh, fun fact, Yoshiaki's voice actor voiced Gluttony in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
この甘い君も調子づけよって。
私の指揮など付け焼きだ。好きに評すればいい。聞くところによれば、両軍ともまず大将が
Let's dance! Hop, hop, hop.
必ずや浮き足立ちましょうぞ。彼柴田の指示を待つな。おのおの地下通路を敵陣用いて応戦するのだ。おっと、俺の博打相手はやらせねえ。左近、こっちも地下
I love how Yoshiaki is preppy and zesty at the same time.
今しかめっちゃロッチャさんもようこざんすね。
おっと、小銭を落としたよ。
剣術かい？それとも蹴り？
Yeah, I really like how he ride his horse
なんともいなる身のこし。
backwards. Yeah, Yoshiaki Omyoji.
先ほどこの高級湯飲みをもらっておけばね。
たとえどんなに微力だろうと、俺だって豊臣の力だ。
相も変わらずボンクラ扱いされてんのな。さあ言い返したりとか殴ったりとかしねえの？そんなことお前に気にかけられる言われなどない。
この陣はもうダメだ。一旦引かねえと総崩れだぞ。さあコンメ、まったく敵将に迫るだけが戦ではないのだぞ。
怖くねえの？あんたそのお化け的なものとか。
俺は戦場を完全に掌握している。
私たちのごとき野草は踏みにじられるためにある。
Where's my horse?
どうした？私ごときを叩き伏せるなどたやすいはずだ。いやーほらさ、堅苦しいのは抜きってことで一つ。日は沈み、月も沈み、やがて未来が訪れる。その中で暮らす人の子などお構いなし。おっと、一だ。そこだい、ちょっとたま。
Di spam aja R2 nya kedua sambil lompat. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. His second R2 can be done in the air, see? I forgot about this move. Thank you, Tandio. Thank you for the reminder.
勝利へと導いてくれましょうぞ。この先は奴が再び将として花開くとも思え。信長様の明智殿、何を考えておいでなのか。
とことんコンコンコン。
Sometimes in Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi, I don't recognize Katsuie since I used to have the Summer Wars version of him. Yeah, I agree. When I want to say just press L2 to call your horse, I suddenly realized this is not Koei's game. Yep. You cannot call your horse in this game. Yeah, Tarakatsu cannot ride the horse. Go figure. Ow. Alright. One more base. He already has 2 big boots. So two big boosters. Yeah. Why even bother to ride? And poor horse. The horse cannot handle Tarakatsu's wave. Capcom missed the chance Ieyasu to ride Tarakatsu in the game. Well, if you ever played Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, one of Ieyasu's special attacks is him riding Tarakatsu. Yeah, so he can ride Tarakatsu in Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes as Takechiyo, as young Ieyasu. I wanna see an animation of him carrying the horse instead. That would be funny, honestly.
ただのミラー。それごとそうか、貴様が元凶か。その醜く剥がれ落ちた鱗で左近の足を放流したか。こちらは問題なし。他に回るといたしましょう。みんな喜べ。俺たち生きて帰れるぞ。
Yeah, he grew up so fast. Like imagine if we have Itsuki in Sengoku Basara 3, but she didn't grow up. She's still she stayed the same as she was in Sengoku Basara 2, so only Ieyasu grew up. Everyone else is just the same. Yeah, exactly. That was what I'm trying to say. Yeah, he's older, but everyone else stayed the same. Selective aging.
久しぶりだな。トップギアで行かせてもらうぜ。
貴様には刹那の生存も許可しない。
Itsuki can be the Gracia of Basara.
なぜあなたがここにいる？
ま、
君の意を狩る狐。
ただの通りすがりだ。だが随分とピンチじゃねえか。
Gracia would be a Zavis if she was in Sengoku Basara.
この刃が乾かぬうちに勝利の証を持て。左近。三成様にそう言われちゃ。
Yeah, fighting his own nephew.
気候には紳士的な対応は望めない。これはそう思って構わないということだね。
いいマン。黙って打ち込んでくれやいい。
Yeah, time to create an ice sculpture from Masamune.
俺も言いつけ守れるし、あんたも知らねえ。どうよ。
その賭けは成立しない。ノレとはことづかっていないゆえに。しかし、なぜあの男といい、お前といい。
Look at Akechi in Sengoku Basara. I don't know what version of Gracia. I mean, again, we're talking hypotheticals here. She could either be a crazy character or she could be a comedy Zavis character.
共倒れでスカンピンはまずいっしょ。どうだい？まずはお客さんに帰ってもらうってのは構わない。
Hello, Brandon. Welcome.
次はお前の番だ。
You must try the brown rice tea. It's simply divine. Yep.
私の動きが単調だとでも言いたいのか。お前こそせいぜい着地の隙をさらさぬよう心がけていろ。
Best song in the game? Oh yeah, this song is really good. I told you earlier, or I told the guys earlier, Brandon. Yoshiaki's voice actor voiced Gluttony in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
また勝ったり。戦ってのはそういうもんでしょ。
あの宵闇と比べればこれしき
Since someone mentioned Waluigi, he even like now he looks even more like Waluigi with the purple outfit.
軽々しいけど侮れねえ。あいつ速いし強えぞ。
こうして回せば切り開けると
Oh yeah, I agree. Sengoku Basara has a lot of banger soundtracks.
は聞いていない。何より私はチリアクタのまま終わりたくはない。
Been so long since I played, since I watched FMA in Japanese.
込みを頼んだよ。
一田軍が切り込み隊長島左近。いざ勝負。
The dub cooked.
何か意味が
I agree.
夜を迷わせるだけの言葉なら聞きたくはない。
素敵紳士を見たのは初めてなのかい？
たぎりなく考えもなく息もなく抜け殻だけがただそこにある。
足の祈りをお前の胸に。やべえ、こんなダセえとこ三成様には見せらんねえっての。
終わりの地にてこの心は終焉を迎えた。今はただ 召されるまでの夢に過
Time
ぎない
to play dead.
おっとさすがにサイコロ振ってる場合じゃねえや立場ならこの世になければよかったな
今のうちに猿がいい。飛行が強いならね。
達してなんぼの命っしょ煮え切らねえのは最低だし立ち止まんのも最悪だ
分かったなと。君の目的はこの源泉茶葉だね。取り乱しでも優雅だね。
あんな強えやつが下っ端かよ。小田はどうなってんだ。
Yeah, got Katsuye. Now I'm gonna turn Sakon into an ice sculpture.
私お前たちが欲しかったんだ
よし今だ。
Ah, you cancel my attack.
悪いけど俺は勝ち続けるよ二度と未来は手放さね
Wake up, Yoshiaki.
ところで我が輩の替えの草履を知らないかね。
え偉くなりてんじゃねえ
Gotcha. Ice sculpture. Ah, I missed. No, I missed. Ah, but I still hit him.
綺麗にスカンピンだ何もかも吸っちまったよ
Look, French kiss from Yoshiaki.
我が輩の決断が乱世を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいちにおいちにおいちにおいちにおいちに。
伝令織田軍。
さすがは信長公。飛ぶ鳥公の兜も貴公にいただいたものでしたか。
島の部隊が戦線離脱。沢山城へと撤退。いよこの軍が
Do you wanna build an ice man? Getting hit by ice chunks at max speed.
白と黒の姫鳥が可憐に凛々しく舞いますよ
これも我らの生き様だ
おかしな鹿と少年がおりまする。
Mogami's just a silly villain cartoon. And that's why I love him.
ねえおやさん、春様はどうしてどこへ消えたんでしょうか。
豊臣を追われた砂人が今なお逃亡。
いいお茶だいいお手前じゃねえかわびすけ
金とヒゲのな。
Alright, who do we got?
公の兜も貴公にいただいた。
Mitsunari, Ieyasu, Tsuruhime, Rikyu, Shikanosuke. Let's pick Tsuruhime. Hello, Terry. Now this is the character all men should aspire to be. Good old Yoshiaki. Japanese Waluigi / Yuan Shao. Yep, peak gentleman. He reminds me of Don Quixote. Sorry if I butchered that name. I want to use his regular outfit again. And gonna use this one, the mini lance. I do like this music as well, it's pretty chill. Spelled Quijote. Quijote, if you mind. Oh, Don Quijote. Alright. I'm not sure who that is.
どうやら先見の巫女は奥にこもっているようですな。
卑弥呼様はリンリンとおっしゃられています。あれ？
姫御前が鈴の音に気を取られてしまう。祈祷の邪魔じゃ。姫御前の邪魔をさせるものか。その者は血気盛んじゃな。紳士のように舞い、紳士のように刺す。さすが紳士。
That's a nice combo. Let's dance. We had Yoshiaki. Oops, wrong move. Dude, please. Ah, okay. Alright, Danny. Thank you for the info. He even has, like you mentioned, Spanish novel. Yoshiaki has a bullfighter, like Spanish bullfighter outfit, a matador outfit. Sephiroth versus Genesis is weird. Even more Sephiroth versus Mogami. Yeah, that's not fair for Sephiroth, honestly. Yeah, that wouldn't be fair for Sephiroth if he's going one-on-one against Yoshiaki. Sephiroth's manhood is in jeopardy. El Matador is with him. Let's dance the cha-cha. Ha! Well, Yoshiaki is supposed to be a fox, but in because he often say kitsune, but in the English dub, they called him a weasel.
を全て引っこ抜かぬ限り我らに勝機はなし。何度鳴らしても姫御瀬の心は揺れないぞ。
お嬢さんに兵器は似合わないよ。我が輩に献上だよ。
ならばこの銃弾から届けよう。
Hey, speaking of humiliating Sephiroth, me and my sister once played Kingdom Hearts 2. We fought Sephiroth, and you know who? I already told the story, right? Donald Duck was the one who got the final blow on Sephiroth in Kingdom Hearts 2. So yeah, if you want to talk about humiliating Sephiroth, there you go. You can't get more humiliated than having Donald Duck beating you. Sephiroth, the most badass and strongest, one of the most strong, one of the strongest characters in video game history, defeated by Donald Duck. This is for Goofy.
Shock! 今のうちに考えておきたまえ。勝利した我が輩への褒め言葉を。
認めよう。お前の力、我らの互角。それ以上だ。
Hello, Brian. Welcome. Dude, wow. Yeah, wow, indeed. Yeah, imagine my surprise when we finally beat Sephiroth with Donald Duck. I still believe Yoshiaki didn't kidnap Matsu in Basara 3. Matsu just recognized that Yoshiaki was a better man. Toshie and fled to him. Jump.
最後までお使いしとうございました。
鈴の音が7つ。ご飯の時間ですね。
It's like, don't cuck my boy like that. Don't cuck. I love Matsu and all, but come on, Toshie doesn't deserve to be cucked.
こう言ってはなんじゃが、卑弥呼とやらはうさんくさいのう。姫御瀬が幸せであればそれでいいのですよ。やつめ、8つも鈴を。それがしの部位、存分にお使いくだされ。9つだと？これ以上鳴らしたら姫御瀬は少し手加減せねばなりますまい。我らも続きますゆえお進みくだされ。
ステッキ指導。破れ倒れ。
時々恥ずかしくはなるよね。あの人と一緒にいるのね。
Healthiest Basara couple, yeah. Matsu and Toshie are the healthiest. Is the healthiest Basara couple. And they got together until the very end of Sengoku Basara. Oh yeah, speaking of voice actors, Tsuruhime's voice actor voiced Mai Shiranui in King of Fighters. I do like Toshie's alternate outfit in this game with the full armor. He doesn't look like a primitive tribal chief. All right. Oh, I beg to differ. Oh, really? Yeah, Tsuruhime. What about voice actors? Yeah, Tsuruhime's voice actor voiced Mai in King of Fighters, Mai Shiranui.
武者震いが収まらぬわ。俺たちも負けてらんねえぜ。
ショック、この指揮棒の通りに動きたまえ。
よい。
君の意を狩る狐。
見てるだけじゃダメだ。俺ももっと役に立ちてえ。
Yeah, Koshimizu Ami is the first. Wait, hold on. Let me read that. Koshimizu Ami is the first voice actors to substitute the previous Shiranui Mai in KOF 13 before SNK changed them all together in KOF 14. That's an interesting fun fact.
不可能が夏。
ご神託がありました。あなたは嵐を呼ぶ雲であると。だからズババババババーッと振り払っちゃいますよ。
Ta-na-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na, ta-na-na-na-na-na.
あなたも卑弥呼様のお声を聞きたいんですか？
Hello, Jeka. Welcome. Yeah, just in time. I'm fighting Tsuruhime.
占いはみんなに見えなければ、そうこの茶柱のように。
ずるして立てちゃダメですよ。ズバッとお見通しです。1年に何度騙されると騙されやすい人認定ですか？もう疲れちゃいました。
我が輩主催の古名館の社交お茶会に招待されたいのかい？
あなたも卑弥呼様を信じてくれないのですか？
Beating
我
my.
が輩を応援したい者は続きたまえ。
Nah, she's an adult.
我が輩我が輩
あんまりいじめると占ってあげませんから。
No, I'm not beating her. I'm dancing with her. All right, let's dance.
弱い者いじめも強い者いじめもダメです。昨夜落ちたあの星、私だったのですね。
French kiss. Well, she's 19. Tsuruhime is 19. According to the Basara wiki.
素敵な紳士は大人気。我が輩の決断が乱世を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいちにおいちにおいちにおいちにおいちに。
I realized the only Kenshin is the only cool ice users. The other ice users are just silly or goofy. How many ice characters in Sengoku Basara 4? You have Kenshin, Yoshiaki, Itsuki. Not Itsuki.
将軍様より出陣の命が。
Kenshin, Tsuruhime, and Yoshiaki. Who else is an ice character?
オートマダビーランドは
Inahime. Ina is not in the. Ina is not even in this game, Menora.
中にしました。
ちいち叫ぶなやかましい。
さあ
He's married to
天下三名
himself.
の揃い踏みだ。楽しく行こうか。
お待たせするわけにはいかないね。我が輩が挑むべき相手はどこの誰だね。
Alright, let's see. Which stage? Yeah, you mentioned ice users, Danny. I know in Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, we have 3 ice users. Kenshin, Itsuki, and Ujimasa. Yeah, Kenshin is the only cool one, no pun intended. Itsuki is, well, Itsuki is Itsuki. Ujimasa is kind of a joke. But what about ice user in Sengoku Basara 4, Sumeragi? You have Kenshin, Yoshiaki, Tsuruhime. Are there any other ice users, now that you mention it? Other than those 3? Let me see. No, I was about to say Maria, but Maria is not an ice user. Oh yeah, you only have 3 ice users in Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi. Bo is breaking the 4th wall. Okay. Let's fight the 3 strategists. The three bays. Hanbei, Kanbei, and Matabei. And let's beat Hanbei with a toilet plunger. Yeah, Komatsuhime and Okuni are in the mobile game, as well as Kiyomasa. But I'm not counting them. Yeah, unfortunately, there is no Sengoku Basara on PC. Yeah, we're gonna fight the... we are going to fight the Toyotomi strategist with a toilet plunger. Because why not? The now defunct game, yeah.
我が輩に続きたまえ。
元成君が留守にしていた厳島だ。落とすのはわけないさ。いい具合に番犬も見つけたしね。
来た。いつまでも小生に構わないでくれ。小生とっくの昔に豊臣軍を抜けてるんだよ。
なんで俺様まで捕まっちまってるんですか。俺様はもう誰の指図も受けないんだよ。
I'm dressed up as a matador with a toilet plunger. 10 out of 10. Finally, the toilet plunger can shine. Flopping matador hours.
ステッキ紳士の大絶破れかぶれ。
I understood that reference, JK. Yeah, that's not a toilet plunger. That's a 17th century soup spoon.
その不運は察するよ。
今夜は我が輩布団でぐっすりだね。
さて君たち、どちらがより有能か僕に見せてくれるんだろう。
Yeah, would suck to get hit by a toilet plunger. Absolutely. I've experienced having my shoulder, having a toilet plunger stuck in my shoulder. Not the best feeling ever.
Ide, kura, yamero. 小生をチクチクするな。
せんだよアホか。てめえのせいだ。
こいつ、やっ。
Tsuruhime as well. 5 Minora. 5 characters have ice element in Sengoku Basara overall. Kenshin, Itsuki, Yoshiaki, Ujimasa, and Tsuruhime.
久しぶりに会ったってのに
I have many questions. Okay, before you ask, okay, how did the toilet plunger end up in my shoulder? It just happened, okay? It just happened. I was a kid back then. I don't recall. I don't remember how it got there. It just got there. Hello, Mr. Mag. If Sengoku Basara, like you mentioned, Terry, imagine if Yoshiaki. Oh, damn it! Yoshiaki has Waluigi's outfit. If Sengoku Basara, again, if this game was in a Nintendo platform, I can see that. Yoshiaki? No, the character I'm playing, not this this guy. He's unconscious right now. Yoshiaki is Masamune's uncle, Mogami Yoshiaki. Like if Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi came out on the Wii U or on the Switch, I can see like a Nintendo exclusive DLCs like Yoshiaki having Waluigi's outfit. Getting hit by toilet plunger sucks, literally. Yeah, this guy I'm playing, he's dressed up as a matador, using a toilet plunger as a weapon. Yeah, exactly, Tekken Tag 2 on Wii U. It's actually the best version of Tekken Tag 2. You have some exclusive DLCs. You have exclusive content in that game, like you know, the Nintendo outfits for Tekken characters, and also some game modes where you can grow big by eating a mushroom. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy a tank with a toilet plunger. There was a Sengoku Basara costume DLC in Ace Attorney, but it's Japanese only. I can understand why. Yeah, I'm going to destroy a tank with a toilet plunger. If only he was playable in vanilla Basara 3, then we could get Waluigi's outfit in the Wii version. Or, in my opinion, they should have had... Because the alternate costume for Sengoku Basara 3 and Fuyutage are very underwhelming. Oh, I destroyed the tank with a plunger. Where was I? Yeah, I feel like even for the Japanese exclusive games like Sengoku Basara 3 and Fuyutage, they should have had exclusive content for the Wii version. If there's one thing that Samurai Warriors 3 did right, was giving exclusive content for the Wii version, like Murasame Castle. Sengoku Basara should have had something like that for Basara 3 and Fuyutage on the Wii. You know, have Nintendo costumes for your Basara characters. Because like I said, the alternate costumes for Sengoku Basara 3 and Fuyutage are very, very underwhelming. Especially if you compare them to not only Sengoku Basara 4 Sumeragi, compare them to Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes as well. Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes have a good set of costumes. A great set of costumes for every character. So in Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, as I mentioned in my previous retrospective video, every character has 3 outfits. Your default outfit, your alternate color of the default, your alternate color, and also your alternate outfit, like a completely different outfit than the default outfit. Most of the costumes in the alternate costumes in Sengoku Basara 3 and Fuyutage are either color swap or slight alteration of characters' default outfits. most of them. Some of them have really good alternates. Like, for example, I do love Angel Nobunaga in Sengoku Basara 3 and Fuyutage, which I'm glad he made a return. Like, that outfit made a return in this game. Capcom thinks Sengoku Basara only fits in Japanese. It is what it is. They tried to localize this game in the West, and it didn't do so well. I feel like their first step of trying, like their first attempt on localizing Sengoku Basara was one of the reasons why they stopped localizing Sengoku Basara in the West altogether. Though they did again, although they did localize it one more time with Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes, but considering how fucked up they did with Devil Kings, they just, the way I see, like they went to the point of no recovery with their English release, which is a shame. Yeah, exactly. Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes has armor pieces, which is a shame that it only appeared, like that feature only appears in Sengoku Basara 2 and 2 Heroes. Like I said, I wish that feature where you can customize or where you can add armor pieces in characters returned, especially in this game. But again, I feel like those things are, though Sengoku Basara took away certain things from Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes, but they do add more things in the game, specifically in the gameplay and the combat aspect. It's, the way I see it, it's kind of like a give and take situation. Though it's unfortunate as well that Sengoku Basara 4 and 4 Sumeragi took away a lot of game modes from the previous Sengoku Basara games. This game should have had a versus mode, in my opinion. A versus mode, a tournament mode to add more replay value. By theory, Capcom can advert Basara easier because Koei already did it. Is it not? Yeah, but how do I say it? Like, I'm not sure though. Solid Snake, watch and learn. This is how you fight a tank with a toilet plunger. It's unfortunate that a lot of people see Sengoku Basara, even if they were localized in the West. It's unfortunate that probably a lot of people who are like not familiar with Sengoku Basara would just see this as another Dynasty Wars game. It's just another repetitive hack and slash game, which is unfortunately that's not the case. Sengoku Basara, in my opinion, Sengoku Basara is a lot more than just a Dynasty Wars clone. It's been like WWE games. Nowadays they have better customization options than ever. But features like create a story, create a finisher, and types like Inferno matches are gone. Which, by the way, Terry, they're slowly coming back in current games. Like special referee matches are back in 2K24. GM mode is back, right? Since 2K22, I do believe. After so long people have asked for GM mode is finally here. Now, speaking of wrestling, yeah, I know generalization hurts, which is why I try to avoid generalization as much as I can. Is this like that good? Oh yeah, absolutely, it's that good. Like I said, the combat is more complex than Dynasty Warriors. Like for example here, JK. These are the amount of attacks that you can do per character. So you have normal attacks with square, but in Sengoku Basara 3 and 4, you don't just press square and triangle. You have hold square, you have triangle, you have front triangle, you have R1, you have L1 triangle, you have L1 square, you have R2 attacks. Basically, you have more attacks that you can combine into different sets of combos.
そりゃ敵方も動揺したとはなるよな
I give example here. Usually, if Dynasty Wars, it's just square, square, or square ends with a triangle. Sengoku Basara, for example, I can do this with Yoshiaki. Square, 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 front triangle, hold, upper R1, and then second R2, and then jump triangle. Yeah, you can't do that in Dynasty Warriors. Because like I said, the team who made Sengoku Basara was the team who made Devil May Cry. So they know a lot when it comes to how to make a good or how to make a great hack and slash combat. I'll read the chat a little later. Speaking of which, Terry, you mentioned about wrestling. Some people compare Dynasty Warriors and Sengoku Basara like WWE and AEW, so they said, oh, Dynasty Warriors is like WWE, and Sengoku Basara is like AEW. I don't agree with that comparison. If you want to compare it with wrestling, in my opinion, at least the best comparison would be Dynasty Warriors, Koei is AEW. Sengoku Basara is NXT. So like, in terms of company, right? Capcom and Koei. Capcom is the bigger company. Capcom is the more experienced company than Koei, right? Capcom produced more bangers than Koei. That's a fact. So Capcom is like the bigger company as WWE. Koei is AEW. Now Sengoku Basara is NXT because, like I said, NXT is like it's a developmental brand in WWE, but it's kind of like WWE's main shows are your SmackDown and Raws. NXT is like their more niche shows, right? It catered more towards a niche audience than your SmackDown or Raw. A lot of the casual wrestling fans know WWE, right? A lot of the wrestling fans know of SmackDown, know Raw, they all know the big PLEs from WWE or SummerSlam or WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. Most casual wrestling fans know of WWE, but not a lot of casual wrestling fans tune in to NXT, which is their niche brand. They're more niche brand of the show. So that's how I drew comparisons if we're going to compare Koei and like Koei Musou games and Sengoku Basara with wrestling. So Koei Musou games, Dynasty and Samurai Warriors is AEW. They're not WWE. They are AEW. They are in fact the AEW side of the industry. Capcom is WWE and Sengoku Basara is NXT. A lot of casual wrestling fans know of AEW as well, but not a lot of them tune into NXT. The MC peak of comments, WWE speed. Trust me, JK14, you will love this game. Or at least try to give this game a shot. Mr. Mac, I'll read your chat a little later once I'm done with fighting the 3 strategists. Yes, I'm going to fight the 3 strategists with a toilet plunger. Yeah, Samurai Warriors 5 has clone weapons. And there's also a fun fact as well. I didn't notice this until someone mentioned it in Zaldin's server. Samurai Warriors 5 has less movesets than Dynasty Warriors 2. Let that sink in. NXT is more base than WWE. Yeah, NXT again. NXT is great. Don't get me wrong. NXT I think is good, but it is catered. I feel like NXT is catered more towards a niche audience. It's kind of like Sengoku Basara, right? It catered more towards a niche audience.
又部君を取り立ててあげても構わないと思っていたが、やめておこう。
Looks a bit like DMC, but Musou. Yeah, a lot of people who played Sengoku Basara, the best explanation for Sengoku Basara is that, oh, this is Musou game with DMC combat. Hello, I'm fun. That's kind of crazy. Welcome to the stream. If Summer Wars 4 and 5 is Triangle Simulator, what is Dynasty Wars 6? The one Koei game that I always like, that I spend the most hours in terms of Musou games, is Warriors Origin 3 Ultimate. Though, don't get me wrong, regardless of the problem with hyper attacks, I still enjoy Summer Wars 4 and 4-2 for what it is. That hurts to hear. What? Kill someone with a plunger? Yeah, I'm gonna kill Kame with a plunger. Watch. Hello, Mr. Grim and Random Black Guy. Terry being the biggest Koei hater. Nah, he's not a Koei hater. He went on record to say he likes Dynasty Wars 5, I do believe. Do you want to build an Iceman with a plunger? Yeah, Yoshiaki is so multi-talented. He could create an ice sculpture with a plunger. Yeah, see? Dynasty Wars 8 Empires is his favorite Wars game.
我が輩の決断が乱世を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいちにおいちにおいちにおいちにおい。
Where's the comment? Mr. Mac. Well, there are some of the Sengoku Basara community raising awareness of the series' history, like you, and I think anyone interested in Musou has an idea how Sengoku Basara is different. Absolutely. And any outsiders might be drawn in by how crazy the series is. And I don't think Musou is a crowded market at the moment either. Exactly. And as I said on previous live streams, why do you think I make Sengoku Basara videos? If I wanted to... Wait. If I wanted to just build a channel and then like just grow the audience quick, I would have probably played those, you know, your Pal Worlds, your Fortnite, your Apex, and become a VTuber and become like a... Wait. Yeah, Yoshiteru. Want to talk a bit about this?
代が決める。
妙な歌声が聞こえます。
ザビー教の愛の集いへ
ようこそ。
Let's enjoy! ザッピザッピザッピザッピザッピザ
金とヒゲの。はあ、短大様らしいという。
Okay, I want to talk about this for a while. Where was I? Like, why do you think I'm, in previous live streams, I've went on record to say why I made Sengoku Basara, why I'm currently making Sengoku Basara content is because in terms of an English-speaking channel, not a lot of people have done it, right? Most of the Sengoku Basara content creators that I am aware of are either Japanese or Indonesians, right? A lot of the Sengoku Basara videos that has a lot of views are the videos made by Indonesian content creators in their native language, or Japanese content creators in their native language, because the series itself is niche, and us Indonesians are lucky to be able to play these games in the first place. Now, I kind of want to be like a little bit unique than others. So, again, I'm not saying I'm a big content creator. By all means, I'm not. Considering a lot of the Musou content creators, like Musou games in general are very niche, right? And I'm covering an even more niche games than your Dynasty and Samurai Warriors. And one of the advantages, you can say, of doing that, not a lot of people are doing it. So when you're making a video about a game that not a lot of people have, or not a lot of people cover in this community, though you don't attract as many audience as your more mainstream games, but you will, you will be found, like, you will be more likely to be found. You will more likely to be found by people who wants to actively look for Sengoku Basara content. You get what I'm saying here, right? So let's say if I just follow the trend, right? If I follow the trend of video games with content creators, let's say I play your Fortnite, I play Fortnite, I play Pal World, or for Indonesians, I play Mobile Legends, I play Free Fire. You're more likely to get more views. You're more likely to grow your subscribers quicker, but it's also the competition for those games are bigger. As in, like, if people are actively looking for, let's say, Fortnite gameplay, they would most likely look for the popular ones like Ninja, right? Yes, you will most likely to attract bigger audience as well when you play Fortnite, but when the time you stop playing Fortnite, what happens? Those audience are not gonna come back because they mostly associate you with a Fortnite streamer, right? Now, which is why, again, once I'm done, once this August is done, I'm going to move to another game, not just Sengoku Basara. Just so that, though I like making these videos, I like making content in Sengoku Basara, simply because not a lot of people have done it. English-speaking channel has haven't it. Not a lot of people in the Musou community covered Sengoku Basara in depth as I'm doing right now. So again, I can attract a more niche audience. But again, if you're making content out of the more popular games, yes, you'll most likely generate more audience, but your competition in this platform is bigger as well. While if you're making content based off Sengoku Basara, you're in a very small pool, but the competition is smaller as well. If you get what I'm saying, I'm trying to how to say it? I'm trying to figure out the words here. Raising or okay, let's see. And also thanks. YouTube is not was it, refreshing the chat for whatever reason. It certainly doesn't play amazing, but I grappled the slow combat and found some stage design refreshing. I love the cutscene, peak cutscenes right there, the animal. Koei oversaturated the market themselves, and it's mostly silent. Still feels weird about Yoshiteru with thin mustache. Raising awareness, yeah, exactly. Let's take Koei out of the equation and look at Omega Force. While Capcom has focused heavily on combat and the characters individually, Omega Force have focused on features. And it's not just features as well, Terry. As I said on previous stream, one of my biggest concern with Dynasty Warriors Origins is the protagonist, and I feel like the reasons why Koei has been fumbling with a lot of their main Warriors games, like Dynasty Wars 9, Warriors Archie 4, Summer Wars 5, Dynasty Wars 9 Empires, is because they're not really focusing on features, they're more focusing on gimmicks as the series progresses. Oh, let's put open world in Dynasty Wars 9. Oh, let's have a cel-shaded art style for Summer Wars 5. But then they completely shaft the gameplay and the combat and the characters as well. And then now in Dynasty Wars Origins, oh yeah, let's have a nameless protagonist as our as the character that you will play from the start to end, so that people can immerse themselves in the story based on the point of view of this protagonist. I feel like that's what Koei has been doing instead of actually improving on what they have. And one of the reasons why I feel like Basara games, in terms of gameplay, are constantly improving from series as the series progresses, is because I repeated this point multiple times in my video. Capcom's approach in Sengoku Basara has always been about the characters. So how do we make everything revolve around the characters? Stages, like I said, stages is a complete match with the boss of that stage. So Capcom create stages or battles that revolves around the characters. Let's say, for example, Ashikaga's castle. This is Yoshiteru's stage. So let's make a stage that revolves around Yoshiteru and fits Yoshiteru's personality. Or the festival stage, Keiji. Kaga Festival, Kyoto Festival. Keiji is an easygoing guy, he's a party lover. So let's make a stage dedicated for Keiji that matches his personality, a festival stage. So stages, again, characters, gameplay, movesets, everything about Sengoku Basara, even soldier designs, everything about Sengoku Basara revolves around the characters, which in turn, Capcom was able to improve a lot of things, right, in Sengoku Basara, especially in the gameplay department. Whereas Koei is more focused on making, on putting gimmicks in their game, and how do I say it? Yeah, let's put their focus more on putting gimmicks and how do we retell the same story but in a different way kind of game, right? That's why a lot of the newer characters in Dynasty Warriors and even Summer Warriors 5 don't really resonate with people because they're just kind of there. They're just adding new characters. Because they're important to certain battles. And I went on the record to say I don't like one-shot characters. As in, like, I'm not the biggest fan of adding characters just for one specific event. For example, I like Shushu. I think Shushu is cool. I don't like the fact that Shushu is just there for Shinye, right? And who else? Oh yeah, let's have one-shot characters, right? Yasuke. Oh yeah, Yasuke, he's just there to replace Ranmaru in terms of role. I'm not the biggest fan of it. You get what I'm saying, right? While as Capcom, considering they have a little bit more freedom when it comes to, again, they're not too concerned with historical accuracy, so they basically, oh yeah, let's make a cool character based off these historical figures, and then we'll do whatever we want. Kaya Aldi main FF ya, bang. Okay, so diversify your content. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Makes sense. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing about I feel like what Capcom should do, or like that's what I feel like why Capcom has been improving better with Basara than Koei, is because they focus on one thing, so that the other aspects, how do we focus, like how do we make characters better? Because they focus on one thing, they were able to improve the other aspects in order to improve that one focus. Now, you mentioned this, Graham, about, Koei, like Capcom is like steadily innovating while, they're constantly improving their game while rarely take out anything that came before, right? So they're always improving on what they have before. And you said that, Dynasty Warriors right now has 10 series, so they need to change. Like, they need to do a drastic change. To an extent, I agree. My biggest issue with doing drastic changes in Dynasty Warriors is that Omega Force and Koei, whenever they try to do drastic changes, whenever they try to jump far, whenever they try to do a leap of faith, they have no direction. Or like, there is a lack of direction. They tried to make a leap of faith. They tried to make a complete change in Dynasty Warriors 6 with no clear direction at all, and then it didn't work out. And instead of what went wrong, what didn't work out, and why didn't Dynasty Warriors 6 work out? So what did they do? They make a huge jump only to come back to square one, only to come back to where they start and do minor improvements from there. So that's one of my biggest problems with Koei. Whenever they try to do something way too different, they don't really have a clear direction when they're going, and then when it doesn't work out, they will go back to previous things that work. Like, for example, Samurai Warriors 4 to Samurai Warriors 5. Samurai Warriors 5 was the leap of faith, right? They want to reboot the series, quote unquote. They want to make a new start, make a fresh start of the series. 3 years later, we have no update in Samurai Warriors 5. If anything, for the 20th anniversary of Samurai Warriors, what did Koei do? They went back to Samurai Warriors 4. And they treat as if Samurai Warriors 5 never existed. And I will not be surprised if we have a Samurai Warriors 6. Then when Koei and Omega Force would go back to how they do things in Samurai Warriors 4 with minor improvements. So you got the characters from Samurai Warriors 4, all the characters in Samurai Warriors 4, plus some additional characters as new characters. We just stuck, or maybe we have, they will do more or less the same movesets as what they got in Samurai Warriors 4 with some minor changes. It's kind of like Dynasty Warriors 6 to 7. At this point, when you're 18th main entry, you can't blame the developers, but now Koei Tecmo is moving on, which is good. About moving on, like I said, whether that's a good thing or not depends on how they will perform in the next game. You get what I'm saying, right? Koei is finally moving on in Dynasty Warriors Origins. It's good that they move on, but how good is it? We only have to wait and see until Dynasty Warriors Origins comes out. Still agree with Katie, should listen to their community opinion. I'd say Basara is only have 4 games, 7 if you want to slot in expansion, and the game mostly maintains core mechanics, while Musou maintains the same system for 4 games until they switch mechanics. The one time Basara tried to branch into new mechanic gameplay, it killed the series in Yukiden. Musou peaked in 2006 and 2015, if you ask me, because that's when they have actual competition. Yeah, exactly. Capcom competing with their own IPs is the most normal Capcom experience. Know that Basara is in limbo. Koei doesn't have to try hard. Yeah, that's a good thing as well. That's a good point as well. I feel like Koei 2011 to 2015 was a very underrated period for Musou games. People always say, the best Musou games are on the PS2. I feel like late PS3 and early PS4 was severely underlooked by the community. We have a lot of banger Musou games, both from Koei and Capcom in those time periods, right? You got Dynasty Warriors 7, Dynasty Warriors 7 Extreme Legends. You got Warriors Orchi 3, Warriors Orchi 3 Ultimate, which is probably the best Musou game from Koei. You got Samurai Warriors 4, you got Dynasty Warriors 8. You have the spin-off games, a lot of good spin-off titles like One Piece Pirate Warriors 1, 2, 3, Hyrule Warriors, Dynasty Warriors Gundam 3, Dynasty Warriors Gundam Reborn, and then on the Capcom side, you got Sengoku Basara 3, Fuyutage 4 for Sumeragi. Even Samurai Warriors like Spirit of Sana was a pretty good game. With Bro's fingers, it's just how he magic fingers. Summer Wars Fight had same whiplash as Dynasty War 6, where long-established movesets with the character get revamped. I certainly wasn't the biggest fan. Again, I don't mind getting revamped. I understand the argument of, oh yeah, we've been playing with the same movesets from SW1 to SW4. I understand that. If anything, I'm welcome to change. Like, I'm welcome to have new movesets for these characters. It's not the concept that I'm against it. It's the execution. You can have the best concept in the world, but if you execute it poorly, then it's poorly executed, right? Then the outcome, then the end product is poor. That's what Summer Wars 5 and Dynasty War 6 had in common. You have great ideas, you have great templates for those ideas, but how Omega Force executed them was very underwhelming. I do say Dynasty Wars 3 and 7 were noteworthy. Dynasty Wars 8 is fine follow-up to 7, but there are good games. There's no bad idea, just bad executions. I mean, there's no bad ideas. Well, there are good ideas with bad execution. Yeah, but that's the thing. At the end of the day, it comes down to execution. And before I continue, I mentioned about content creators, right? I mentioned a bit of VTubers. Like I said, if I just if I just want to grow my channel very fast, I would probably just become a like a streamer who plays modern if I was if I'm a typical gaming streamer like you said, JK, I'll probably just play Free Fire or Fortnite or Mobile Legends. Probably I can farm viewers faster if I play those games. But I don't, because one, I don't enjoy those games. I don't enjoy playing Free Fire. I don't enjoy playing Mobile Legends. I don't enjoy playing Fortnite. I'm not gonna play games that I don't enjoy just to build a cheap audience, you can say. You can grow you can grow the audience quicker, but where's the fun in that? You know, like, you don't really like. It's not. Like I said, I treat YouTube as a hobby. I treat this as more of a hobby than a career. It becomes more of a chore than something that you can do as a hobby in your free time. If I'm just gonna play the games that I don't like simply because it draws more audience, right? Even in Sengoku Basara, like I said, I'm planning to end all the characters for this game by I plan to end every characters by August, because I am kind of getting burned out with Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi. I've been playing this game since April, right? And I think it's time to finish it so I can move to another game. And another thing is that ZZZ streams everywhere. Also, hello Rising Arkao. And another thing I mentioned is about the VTubers, right? I did ask, should I be a VTuber or not, right? If I was like just to build an audience, I would probably be a VTuber with big titties and do free talks and ASMR, right? I can do that, but nobody wants to watch that, right? Nobody wants to watch me doing an ASMR with a VTuber model with big titties, right? Or just do a husbando ASMR like everyone in the VTuber community. Reason why, again, I'm contemplating of being a VTuber, not gonna lie. Because a lot of people said, oh, you should try it, and I'm open to new ideas, like I said. But if ever, like I said, I mentioned that never say never, right? Never say never. But if I ever, like I said, wanted to be a VTuber, I want to be something that, I want to make content that's not, you could say authentic, that fits my style a little bit more than just your typical average VTuber streams with hot husbando and waifu characters, and then do ASMR flirting with 15-year-old girls on the chat or something. You get what I'm saying, right? That's true. It's why I take folks whose job it is to play video games with a grain of salt on their opinions, because that's always a factor. Yeah, that's always a factor, exactly. Tyler One, you know Tyler One, right? League of Legends streamer. He said that he doesn't want to play League of Legends anymore. The reason why he still plays LOL is because he gets paid doing it. Capitalizing VTuber. That's one thing I noticed about YouTube. Everyone is encouraged to play the same game over and over again for the ages. Yeah, which is a shame. Like Chris Gildart made one good video about, I forgot, it was about a Wii U game where he did a skit, right? He did a skit on the video game store. He had a lot of production value in that video. It's unfortunate that he didn't get the views that he wanted, though he put a lot of effort in that video because a lot of people only come for him for his musou content, which is a shame. That's why I'm starting off fresh. I'm starting off really early when it comes to diversify my content. But the jiggle physics profile, yeah, I know the jiggle physics. That's why a lot of people watch VTubers, and most of my demographic. Like, here's the thing as well. If you don't know anything about my channel, most of the demographics for this channel are like. So the biggest demographic is around 25 to ages 25 to 45. Around the 25 to 45 is the biggest demographic. I have the second biggest demographic is around 18 to 25. The third demographic is 45 plus, like 45 to 50s. 13 to like below 18 years old. I find it rare. Like, I even told you one story, right? One of my Basara 2 Heroes video, I didn't even like I didn't even get a lot of views from below 18, but I did get a 1% view on 65 plus, and I was like, who the fuck is watching me? Like, who is this? I would like to meet this person, right? Who is this grandpa or grandma watching my videos about Sengoku Basara? Who is this like 65 plus year old boomers? I want to meet them. I want to shake their hands, right? You boomers love your Sengoku Basara, so I appreciate that. Okay, I would like to see you in live 2D just to interact. Yeah, again, coming back to the topic, most of the also hello Alberto, most of the good amounts, but yeah, good amount of views, but they're not long term, which is why like I do want to have a like I said, a consistent community, you can say. Going back to VTubers, a lot of the audience I notice with VTubers are like thirsty 15 to 18-year-old girls or boys, or even older guys who are thirsty. All right, okay, so enough chit chat. Let's go back to action. Yeah, let's beat Ashikaga with the toilet plunger. Also, I need to learn how to public speak a lot better. Like, I need to learn how to speak publicly better. I constantly fumble my words. Takechio, live 2D. Takechio is good. Appreciate it, Terry. Hey, you would be surprised. There's a lot of like old gamers out there. I've seen a video about an esports team on Counter-Strike, and that entire team consists of guys and girls in their 70s. Hello, Stick. Welcome to the channel. Man, those past streams were rough for me on time, but glad I can catch. I'm glad you're here as well. No, that's incredible. Yeah, that will be us one of these days. Yeah, though I haven't seen any fighting game competitor that is like a boomer. Most of the like boomer boomer esports competitors are shooters. Maybe they have their experience from World War II or something. I don't know. Dude, a 40s husband streaming FF14 and having fun with his viewers. That's wholesome. Yeah.
勝負を捨てるな友よ。
Yeah, look at this stick. My character, Yoshiaki, uses a toilet plunger as a weapon while dressed up as a matador. Bladed. I like to think that a lot of sim racing gamers are boomers. Like your NASCAR or like Gran Turismo, those kind of I've seen one elder lady enjoying Skyrim. Nice.
信仰の自由か。手前にとっては不自由だよな。我が君の
But yeah, I'm just saying that I'm very surprised to see I have 1% audience from 65 from the age of above 65 for Sengoku Basara. I guess boomers love samurai or something.
あなたはザビー様を信じますか。布教しないと怒られるものな。
Yeah, toilet plunger. Yeah, I know, Minora.
私一人愛のスパルタです。
I mean, honestly, I still played Mario Kart with my mother sometimes. I remember playing Mario Kart with my family back in the day. Like, my mom's favorite character in Mario Kart is Donkey Kong. Gundam. Boomers love samurai. Sounds like a tagline. Boomers love samurai. My parents never played video games with me. I had to convince them to try. My mom being a boomer, she played Centipede, Millipede, Miss Pac-Man, Galaga. Wow, that's OG boomer games. That's pretty cool, smile. Stick. Oh, Terry, you mentioned about WWE games, right? You mentioned about how some matches were taken off the game. Like there are certain matches like Inferno matches we have are not present in the newer games. There is one match that I think will never ever come back in the WWE game. Brian Pansies. That match will never ever gonna come back in the WWE game. Which is why, like, the first time Brian Panties matches was present in WWE game, it was SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Which is why it's still, to this day, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain is the best WWE game ever made. That's the given, yeah. What happened? What happened with that match? So the name itself, Alberto, Brian Panties. So basically, you have 2 or more women fighting, and the objective is to strip them up to their Brian Panties. Yeah, you will never see matches like that in WWE or any wrestling company in that regard, where women have to strip each other to entertain the audience. Man, WWE is weird sometimes. Well, I did, okay, product of the time, yeah. Though, I did watch some Brian Panties match in like older WWE shows, and I have to say, those matches were sloppy. Like, I did not get my, you know, I did not get a boner from that match. If anything, those matches are boner killers to me. Sex sells. Gotta go. Okay, Mr. Mac. I'll see you later. Sex sells. But there are a lot of old school women wrestlers that felt very degraded. Like Luna Vachon never. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and honestly, for the better. I'm glad. Honestly, like, it's good that we're probably never gonna see those kind of matches again in WWE or in any wrestling promotion in that regards, because women wrestlers are way too talented for that. Especially currently, like in current times, women wrestlers are probably the best. Like, women wrestling are probably the best as it's ever been in terms of talent, at least. Rumble, yeah. If you wanna get your dick hard by looking girls getting down in a wrestling match, yeah, play Rumble Roses, or probably play Dead or Alive, and go look at Tina. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I love Attitude Era. I love the Ruthless Aggression Era. But of course, some of them were products of its time, and also looking back at them, it's not really the best. Like, there are some not so good moments in Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era. Again, there are a lot of great moments in Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression Era. But there are some downer moments about it, and I mean very downer. Like, okay, when you talk about Ruthless Aggression Era, can you really consider Katie Vick storyline is the best of the Ruthless Aggression Era? Like, oh yeah, what is the greatest thing about Ruthless Aggression Era? Katie Vick. Again, as much as how influential those eras are, some of them don't age the best, or some of them are not the defining moment, or like are not the best moments of that era. Especially Attitude Era, like yeah, some of the content are risque, but I don't think those risque, like some of the risque content that they did in Attitude Era were its defining moment. Again, I'm more of a Ruthless Aggression Era guy than an Attitude Era guy. Yeah, well, again, to me, the defining era, like the defining moments of Ruthless Aggression Era were, you know, some of the matches, some of the storylines. For example, Eddie Guerrero is easily one of the most defining wrestlers of the Ruthless Aggression Era. And a lot of the big moments of that era came from Eddie Guerrero. Kurt Angle is another example, right? Some of the greatest matches in WWE history and in that era as well were Kurt Angle matches. Even like, again, even when WWE decided to erase this man's existence forever, some of the best moments in the Ruthless Aggression era came from Chris Benoit.
世が望むは人々がたぎろう熱き時代すべてのものがさんさんと輝く
I heard stories, speaking of Stacy Keibler, Terry, I heard stories from Jim Cornette that like the head of talent relations back in the day was John Laurinaitis. So John Laurinaitis was recruiting women from like lingerie catalogs to join in WWE, not actual wrestlers. He wasn't looking for female wrestlers, he was looking for like female supermodels for their Divas division.
楽しんでもらえているかな友よ
Yeah, here comes the pain is goaded.
そうだなここでも少し趣向を凝らしてみようか
If you wanna about Kurt Angle, Terry, I think Kurt Angle's best work was not in WWE. I think his best work was still in TNA. That was Kurt Angle's prime, was in TNA.
友よこれが天からの申し送りだ
And fun fact, Kurt Angle had a dark match back in '99 with Owen Hart.
お茶が切れるとどうもイライラしてしまうのだよ。
雲の上まで世の限界がいずこにあるかいっそ試してみるとしようか
Yeah, gonna defeat Ashikaga with a toilet plunger.
兵糧攻めなんて何のそのお茶攻めだけは勘弁だよ。
ヨシテル様を自らがその剣を振るわれることもありますまい
世が出るまでもない言ってくれるな
Alright, Ice Sculpture.
愛もない
Kill him with a toilet plunger.
友柄よ運は命
I told you,
借りろえ
Yoshiaki is the strongest. He defeated Yoshiteru with a toilet plunger.
世はここまでだ友よ
Yeah, I agree. Kurt Angle
新しい
in TNA was great, but it was a very dark time for Kurt. And it was made into a storyline, especially he was going into like he was going through a divorce with his former wife, with his ex-wife Karen, and TNA turned it into a love triangle angle with Angle, Karen, and Jeff Jarrett. It's kind of like, when you think about it in retrospect, like the Kurt Angle Jeff Jarrett storyline was very similar, like low-key similar to Edge and Matt Hardy storyline, like the love triangle between Edge, Matt Hardy, and Lita. Like some of Kurt Angle's best matches in TNA was with Jeff Jarrett. Yeah, I do like the more arcade approach of Here Comes the Pain. Motonari is our final opponent.
最上様がまさかこれほどまでに人を従えるのが上手とは
相手に取り入るのは我が輩のお箱だからね。どんな待遇を与えられれば相手が喜ぶか、それを一番知ってるのは我が輩だと思うよ。
さすがは戦隊短大様よっごまの
Motonari again, yep. No worries, I can beat him. Gonna plumb them all. I enjoyed SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. Yeah, 2006 was good. I like 2007 better. Out of all the SmackDown vs. Raw game, in my opinion, the best one is 2011. Let's use this. The Sun Fetish Slibo. And he was the winner of my all-time favorite match, which was Armageddon Hell in a Cell. I'm a simple man with simple pleasures. Understandable.
我が輩に続きたまえ。
あの男より奪いし者我が
Cultured man, Profar. Thank you.
天空日輪よ飛翔しこの国を支配せよ。
SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 is very underrated game, by the way.
握手くらいならしてあげるよ。
Oh yeah, speaking of, who do you think is one of them? Who are your very underrated wrestlers? I just want to know because I watched this video with Chris Van Vliet, and he was asked who is Chris was asked who are your underrated wrestlers. So he picked two: Shelton Benjamin and Dolph Ziggler, which I absolutely agree. I love those two. Shelton Benjamin is very underrated. Same goes with Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is amazing.
結局のところ敵か味方かよくわからん。人の攻防においてあれほどの鍛錬を
William Regal, yeah, William Regal is really good as well. Regal is underrated. Mr. Perfect is also underrated. He never won a WWE champion or a world champion.
いかにも愚かな楽観よ。なんのさらに険しき戦場とて乗り越えてきたな。
For current WWE, because again, I don't really watch a lot of wrestling outside of WWE. Even that's just like clips, not the entire show.
あともう少しで
For like current wrestlers,
武者震い
the most underrated one for me is Chad Gable. Dude is literally a mini Kurt Angle. I'd say underrated wrestlers currently in WWE, two of my picks at least, are Chad Gable and Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods is the only New Day member that never won a singles championship in WWE. Let alone a WWE championship.
ここは天
Like both of his colleagues in the New Day. Is it underrated because it was released in the transition from PS3 to 4? No. SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 came released for PS2 and PS3, and I played the PS2 version instead of the PS3. The game is really good. The mechanics are really good for SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. Very in depth.
増票がゴミのようでは 壁が迫ってる。
こう見えてソーダの腕ならば南の海賊にも劣らぬぞ。
Yeah, between PS2 to 3.
負けようがないってもんだぜ。誰かの手駒で収まる元の
I watched an interview as well by Chris Van Vliet on Shelton Benjamin. So he asked Shelton Benjamin, like, Shelton is a very good wrestler. So he was asked, as Chris Van Vliet thinks that Shelton Benjamin should have won a world championship, right? And he was asked by he asked Sheldon, what do you think that prevented you on winning, like on going to a next level or winning a WWE championship? And Shelton's answer was, I was too nice. I wasn't big of an asshole. Like I wasn't big of an asshole enough to win a world champion. Daniel Garcia and Kyle Fletcher. Good picks in AEW, yeah. Oh, another underrated wrestler. He used to be in WWE. Now he's in TNA. Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali is great. Oh, another wrestler, current wrestler in WWE that I wish should have won a WWE championship. Shinsuke Nakamura. To me, Shinsuke Nakamura should have won a WWE championship. Oh, the MXM guy. Oh, Mansoor and Mace. Yeah, they're pretty cool as well. Yeah, they really wasted Nakamura in WWE. To me, he should have won the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 34. But you know, Vince. Yeah. Some people ask this. Do you think Nakamura should go to AEW? And would AEW book him better? Or will AEW book him better if Nakamura was there? I'd say not really. If anything, like if anything, I feel like Nakamura should go back to NXT. Yeah, exactly. There are too many people in AEW.
い知ったかい？ズルから始まる正義もあるよ。妬ましいからと噛みつかないでくれたまえ。
Alright, time for the finishing blow.
素敵な紳士は大人気。我が輩の
Yeah, that's very unfortunate, Minora.
手を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいっちにおいっちにおいっちにおいっちにおいっちに。我が輩見事に大勝利。超神秘後期連合国最上日の元国結成だよ。しかし誰かの下にいないというのはどうにも落ち着かないものだね。
日の本短大様、大変変態です。
我が輩は変態ではなく紳士だよ。
海の向こうに見知らぬ軍勢が押し寄せています。おそらくは外国の手のものかと。
なんとそれは一大事だね。せっかく平和になったこの国を乱されては大変だ。さあ諸君、急いで取り入ろうではないか。何を献上すれば喜んでくれるかな。考えるだけでも楽しみというもんだね。
ちょっと短大様、最上様。
Yes, he can fly because he's Yoshiaki. When it comes to world titles, WWE tends to play it safe outside of their world heavyweight title. Well, it's not called the Universal Champion anymore, Terry. It's just called WWE Champion. It's the undisputed WWE Champion now. They dropped the Universal name, reserved only for those who have mass appeals. I do understand that mentality business-wise. And also, hello, Blue Hedgehog. Welcome to the stream. I do like having, again, probably I'm in the minority here, Terry. I do like having two titles for two separate brands. The WWE Champion and the World Heavyweight Champion. Like, I remember the Ruthless Aggression era. Sometimes the World Heavyweight Champion is more, like, is the primary title than the WWE Champion. It all depends on who's wearing it. And here's another unpopular, yeah, more prestige, exactly. The World Heavyweight Champion was the main event for WrestleMania 24 with Edge and Undertaker, and it's probably one of my favorite WrestleMania matches. Alright, we're gonna fight the Masamune. Yeah, I'm gonna use this mini buster sword of him. Oops, forgot to change the song.
Nobunaga ko, kitsune to wa omoi no hoka. Waga hai ni Suzuki tama e.
Kakugo shina, gentlemen.
Alright, here we go. A real sword for Yoshi and a very stretchy sword. So just curious guys, since we're talking about wrestling, what's your favorite WWE matches? Or what's your favorite WWE match? I've gone on record to say that my favorite WWE match is. Hello, Tecmo Bus, welcome. I've gone on record to say that my favorite WWE match is Edge versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell match at SummerSlam 2008. Man, I can't even speak right now. Yeah, Edge versus Undertaker Hell in a Cell match SummerSlam 2008. It's probably like the climax of Edge and Undertaker's 1.5 year long feud. Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, yeah, that's a classic. WrestleMania 26. People say, yeah, both of their matches were great. WrestleMania 25 and 26, but I feel like 26 was a lot more emotional because that's Shawn Michaels' retirement match. And no, I do not count. I don't count that match as legit. A DX versus Brothers of Destruction at Crown Jewel 2018. That match is not legit. Shawn Michaels' last match to me will always be WrestleMania 26 against The Undertaker. Oh yeah, our Armageddon Hell in a Cell match where Rikishi landed into a truck. Oh, you're a WWE fan as well, Blue. I have too many favorite to count, but the one triple threat match at WrestleMania 22. Ah, yeah, Rey Mysterio won the World Heavyweight Champion, yeah, against Randy Orton and Kurt Angle, right? WrestleMania 22 was a special as well because it was in 2006. 2006 was a special year for me. 2006 and 7. WrestleMania 22 has a lot of good matches, like yeah, the triple threat match from between triple threat match, Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and Kurt Angle, and then Mick Foley versus Edge. That was probably the best match of the show. Even Shawn Michaels versus Vince McMahon was a fun match. Undertaker versus Mark Henry, and then the main event, Triple H versus John Cena. And fun fact, have you seen John Cena's entrance in WrestleMania 22? He came out with a bunch of Chicago mafias, like Chicago mobsters, holding Tommy guns, and one of the mobs that accompanied him was CM Punk. And when the Chicago mobs enters the arena, they played a music from SpongeBob, like Mermaid Man's theme. It's not Mermaid Man's theme. It's actually a music from the older Batman series, but that music was also played as Mermaid Man's theme. It's called the Cape Crusade. I never told you I was a wrestling fan. Perhaps I forgot. Perhaps I kind of forgot. Sorry, Blue, if I forgot. Have you played any wrestling games on Nintendo on your channel, Blue? Like WWF No Mercy? Because when people talk about wrestling games, most people, especially those who are born in the 80s and 90s, they will immediately say, oh, the best one is No Mercy. For a good reason, which unfortunately I never owned No Mercy on my Nintendo 64. I played it on an emulator. I understand why it's a good game, but I was kind of like to the party. I had more, like I said, I had more of an attachment, you could say. I have more of an enjoyment with the PS2 wrestling games like SmackDown Here Comes the Pain and the SmackDown vs. Raw series. Oh yeah, I used to own WCW and WO Revenge, right? On Nintendo 64. Yeah, I mean, it's more or less with the same developer, right? As WWF No Mercy. I mean, it plays very similar as well. It's crazy how Rikishi is the only person in Armageddon Hell in a Cell match that never won the world title. Yeah. But he has a nice ass. At least there's that. How many of you have watched the wrestling documentary Dark Side of the Ring? I watched the latest episode. It's called The Rise of Vince McMahon, Black Saturday. Yeah, same, Terry. Hello, Beastback. Raw 2 for Xbox. I played that game and it kind of sucked. There's also another Xbox wrestling game that was very terrible. WrestleMania 21. And it was made by John Tobias, the co-creator of Mortal Kombat. I only have watched a few episodes of Dark Side of the Ring. Yeah, do watch Dark Side of the Ring. It's a really good documentary. I watch a lot of the episodes, and the one like they went from some of the episodes can be really depressing, and some of the episodes can be just weird. Like for example, one of the episodes is Bash at the Beach 2000. That's not really something taboo or dark. It was really just weird. It was just wrestling, like WCW's blunders. So in that episode with Bash of the Beach, it was mostly controversial because of the booking decision. Like, according to Lance Storm, there was an idea in WCW where Lance Storm was supposed to be Eric Bischoff's illegitimate son, and of course Lance Storm turned it down, and he said, "How could Eric Bischoff be my father? He's like what, 10 years older than me?" I remember the Chris Canyon and Brian Pillman one. Yeah, WrestleMania 19 was great for GameCube. It had the music. It has the music from SmackDown Here Comes the Pain as well. It's both, Danny. It's both a rapier and a baton. Yeah, I'm beating up my nephew again. Right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. This guy reminds me of Yuan Shao. Fun fact, Meaty's back. In Sengoku Basara Samurai Heroes and the anime, Yoshiaki was voiced by Christopher Corey Smith, voiced by Yuan Shao himself. Yeah, he's voiced by Yuan Shao.
ここからが真骨頂にござる。ところで政宗君、少し動きが鈍ったんじゃないのかね。確かにこの締め付けられる感覚。ジェントルメン、兵糧に毒でも盛り上がったか。毒だなんて非紳士的なことはしないとも。さっき政宗君の着物を小さいものにすり替えたのだよ。
Why can't he stand Yoshiaki? He's a gentleman. He's a true gentleman.
かね。素敵な紳士は大人気。我が輩の決断が乱世を動かすと言っても過言ではないね。おいちにおいちにおいちにおいちにおいちに。
Well, his Yoshiaki's third weapon is a rapier. Do you remember the time that Chris Jericho accidentally punched Shawn Michaels' wife Rebecca in her mouth? This was during SummerSlam 2008. I need to see that again. I vaguely remember that. Yeah, Chris Jericho, like best in the world, Chris Jericho was a menace. Like suit-wearing Chris Jericho was an absolute menace. Like 2009 was a menacing year. Like 2009's Chris Jericho and Randy Orton were pure menace. Now I'm gonna use the rapier now. Let's just go home, Kojiro. My man just don't want to involve with his uncle. Alright, time to fight Mitsuhide. We're gonna fight Nobunaga in the end.
気候は我が輩を試しているのだね。ならば何としてもこの試験に合格し信長公の狐となってみせるよ。我が輩緊張で喉乾きまくりだよ。お茶を失礼。しかし気候お茶が効かんに。
無法ですってまさかあなたに見抜かれるとは。これは思ったより抜け目のない狐のようですね
あれ金田一君どうしたのかな。ずいぶんと怖い顔してるね。
あなたが信長公を救った中心になろうなど笑わせてくれますね。
急に紳士っぽくないよ。どうしたのかな。
私の心中を暴いた罰、狐らしくその皮を剥ぎ取らせていただきましょう。
我が輩は狐
Even Akechi couldn't stand him.
人間だよ。我が輩は保護されるべき。
Yeah, he keeps blocking my attacks.
取り乱しても優雅だね。
There you go. Wait, Yoshihide called Mitsune Kindaichi-kun? Yeah, as in what? Kindaichi Hajime, the detective?
合格でいいのかな。
One more stage. Ah, the Azuchi Four Kings. I see. This is our final stage. I got Tanakatsu on my side, and I'm gonna fight Ieyasu. Yeah, this is the drama route.
寿命が縮まったよ。我が輩に
The only name he remembers is Yoshiaki. Not even Yoshiteru's younger brother. Yoshiteru's younger brother is called
この
Yoshiaki.
国の強き息吹が2ついや3つ吹き込んだか。さあたぎれ魔王よ覇王よ今は名もなき絆の王よ。
紳士は遅れて登場する。
あれに見えるは出羽の神か。
驚いた。まさかその方に下っていようと。
信長公どうかこの狐めを末席にお加えください。
座興程度にはしてみせい。
I like how this is like a low-key remix of Ieyasu's theme.
速やかにこの国をまとめ上げねばならぬのだ。思い知れ、この地が我らの足場となろう。残念だったな。わしの目は冴えている。
Yoshiaki doesn't remember Masamune's child name.
この戦の勝者が天下に王手をかける。
Boten Maruya.
それは誰にも譲れない。
It's bonding time. Ieyasu is here.
力なき者の参戦など恐るるに足らず。
とんでもないところに参上してしまったようだね。これはもしやよりどりみどり下り放題。長いものはないかね。巻かれてもいいのだよ。
貴様は憂えぬ。この弱き国の未来。世は本陣にてまとう。さあ来い、友よ。それしきに危ぶむならば、物の器もそれまでぞ。させてやろう。
遅れねえぞ。技は見て盗まないとな。
敗北は許さぬ。覚悟せよ。
お任せくだされ。
豊臣の将たる者が不甲斐なし。
豊臣夢吉君は大男と聞く。頑張れ我が輩。見事な大手は大手が
Ieyasu is here to teach Yoshiaki how to fix his bond with Masamune.
いい気合だ。構えられよ。
And even convinced Tanakatsu to help him as well.
信長公、こうして貴公のお力となれる日を待ち望んでおりました。
狐の恩返しなるか。よかろう。それでこそ魔王の子愛ぞ。し盛況な兵をかけらも持たぬ弱き国と耳にするが。
夢吉君、我が輩の君をバカにしてほしくないね。お茶も美味しい、紳士もたくさん。これほど素晴らしい国は他にないのだよ。
それが日の本を守るにいかほどの役に立つ。問うだけ無駄というもの。喜べ、者よ。その身にてしばし、糸間を潰さんとす。お気に計らえ。
足の祈りをお前の胸に。
世に咲かす風ほどの似合いなし。総力をもって世に当たらなんだ。その豪華によく言う。
信長公、秀吉殿、そしてまだ見ぬ西の帝。あなた方は紛れもなくこの日の本の英雄だった。
愚かな王がもたらす富国、そして強兵。我が正すはそれのみ。
The only person who welcomed Yoshiaki in the stage is Yoshiteru. Yeah.
偽りの王よ。よきか。
yeah, I noticed that as well. He called Hideyoshi Yumekichi, which is the name of Keiji's monkey.
たとえどんなに微力だろうと、俺だって豊臣の力だ。力と知略を編み込んで大きく広げるのは俺たち兵卒だ。乱世の暗闇に目を向けろ。活力の炎などまやかしだ。
窮地にありてこそ熱く燃えよ。それすなわち生である。さて魔の日、ここで油を売っていてよいのかな。 過去であろうと。
Alright, time to finish up.
これは我が輩としたことが非紳士的態度で怒らせてしまったかね。
貴様ごときにそのような感情生まれるはずもないわ。あるとすれば弱きを恥じず国を持つその態度に。
夢吉君をも怒らせるわ。
Yeah, he called Hideyoshi Yumekichi.
辛いね。
まだほざくか狐面が。
長いものなら巻かれるよ。
我が勝利のために拳を掲げよう。天をのみ血を砕け。一か八かなどと嘘吹くなら甘い考えよ。
読めぬわ。紳士のように舞い紳士のように刺す。さすが紳士。
取り乱しの因果だね。
Run the same? Yeah, more or less, with the rapier, right? Especially in Dynasty Wars 8 Yuan Shao. But this guy is way cooler. No pun intended.
今日のアングナ王とそしらはそしれ。あとは口から出任せでどうにかならないかね。やぶれかぶれ。
Nice finish.
ここで無駄な力を振るうわけにはいかぬ。
わしは時をかけすぎた。その果てにようやく見つけた答えがこれだ。さあ、わしと結ぼう。たゆまぬ絆を。
I'd say stick depends on individual.
時が訪れたか。では行くぞ。皆の汁。
Though it's never been contested in real life, right? Kenjutsu and fencing.
ここは一つ穏便に。
対話を試みる姿勢、感謝する。理想的な絆の結び
At least Yoshiaki didn't get his ass whooped by a couple of bovines. Cows.
ことここに至ってはもう遅いんだ。
Yeah, and one of the. So here's the thing, Terry. Yuan Shao didn't even. Yuan Shao not only got his ass whooped by a couple of bovines, he got his ass whooped by bovine urine.
に感じさせてくれ。
絆なら信長公から賜ったこの兜を見たまえよ。ご恩を感じるたびに
Nothing says bonding than ice.
そうだ。それも一つの絆の形だ。
そうだ。家康君との絆の証にお茶の香りも香ばしいこの腹巻きを贈呈するよ。
心配無用。この戦いに腹の底から気が満ちている。
Gotcha. Hello, Extert. Good to see you here. It's been a while. His whole family line fell apart right after, yeah.
実はさっき氷の花が消えてしまってね。
よし、ひとまずこの場は収めよう。お前の絆にまみえるまでこの拳にさらなる火花を。
もう結構。
是非もなし。世の城を蝕む小虫どもが踏みつぶしてくれるわ。世に従った慶願に免じ前座の場をくれてやろう。人海の王見事打ち果たしてみせよ。
将軍様に勝てと。我が輩そんな大それたことは。
狐ですら駆けつけたというに光秀め、どこで油を売っておるか。
そろそろ訪れる頃かと。
Oh, you're watching while working? Nice. Oh, you're going to IGX, right, Tekmobas? You have a stand in IGX, Indonesia Gaming X. Well, I can't wait for that.
そんなことよりこの兜、忘れぬ思い出の品で。
たかが狐に賛美を与えたまでのことぞ。して光秀は
三つ、はいはいど。破れかぶれ。取り乱しがだね。
火に這いつくばるのみか。図が低い。
There you go. Nobunaga is down. Only Ashikaga remains.
行ってまいります。コーン。
I will also attend a smaller game event tomorrow, but only for local games and stuff. Ah, nice, nice. Best of luck for you. Or best of, not luck. Best of everything for you. If they make Basara 5, Yoshiaki should make his own theme park to rival Zavi. Oh, that's a nice idea.
信長公の命によりお命頂戴。
恩義のためにか。正直驚かされたぞ、狐よ。
裏切った我が輩を責めはしないので。
なん反逆無法、それがいい。何かのために魂を燃やす。まさにその方は理想的だ。
敵味方に分かれたとはいえ、なんとも懐広きお方。いや、それでも我が輩の主は信長公ただ一人。こうなったら宇宙の狐、一世一代の大博打だよ。
よい、かけよ。己を熱きたぎりを。
我が輩にしたことがいつの間にか後に引けない賭けに、賄賂、小細工、逃げ道。今からでも遅くないかね。
おお、イカ様がその方の本領か。それを暴くのが世というわけだな。さあ、考え仕掛け欺け、狐の友よ。
戦も楽じゃないね。
色を壁に登れ、剣よ。ここは世と世の剣があれば十分だ。あの雲の上まで。線を交わす、その方次第。
力こそがこの国の救いよ。
信長公はこの狐めが命を懸けて、もう獅子は絶対に負けない。
天下とは全てを焼き尽くし制するのみ。
人を救うのは優しき絆だ。
熱きホテリを求めよ。
これぞ天下をかける大紳士。我が輩まさしく日の本の夜明けの幾将に。我が輩最高。いた。おじゃ。
Well, that was something. Yoshiaki died for Hountain's human Kemari pinball. Yeah. Yeah, he got smashed by the Four Lords. Right. Time to wrap up. Okay. Right, so there you go. We have Yoshiaki maxed. And that's it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We finished Yoshiaki's campaign. So we have finished 30 characters for this series. Only 10 more to go, and I plan to finish all of them hopefully by August, right? I plan to finish every Sengoku Basara for Sumeragi live stream and Sengoku Basara 2 Heroes videos by August. So yeah, it's been a wild ride. I can't believe we are here. So again, stay tuned for the next stream. Next streams will be absolutely fun. Why? Because we're playing as Zavis characters, Muneshige and Sorin. So stay tuned to that, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, if you want to hang out with me in Discord, I'm probably going to be on Discord a little bit later. I want to watch some, I want to watch some shows. I want to play some games. I just want to hang out, want to chill. Right? I just want to chill. Yeah, hooray, Terry. Take care, you too, Hedgehog. And be safe. Yeah, be safe, everyone. So, if you want to hang out with me and the boys and the girls on Discord, link to the Discord server is in the description below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for watching. Everyone, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my second channel as well, Profar playthroughs. I've uploaded a full playthrough of Tekken 8 gameplay. Go check that out. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next stream, in the next video. Goodbye.